debuffs. So here we go. So he does that, proc the extra turn, and it reset his cooldown. So look how much freaking damage he just did with the A2 and then the A2 again. What's up, everybody? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over BRAKUS the Shifter today. He's one of the coolest champions in the entire game. He came out last year's Halloween event. There's a bunch of really cool looking champions coming out. He just looked like purple, glowing, everything. Like, he's just such a cool looking champion. Always wanted him. I finally pulled him. He definitely helped out in Skinwalkers. Faction was 21. And we did a how-to gear guide on him recently, so if you haven't checked that out, it goes more in depth on how to actually specifically gear champions. Check that out. But we tried him in a different set than you probably normally see him, which is a Savage set. But we're going to go over artifact skills, masteries, what makes him good, throw him in some PvP, throw him in some arena or dungeons. And then I got a clip finishing off faction numbers 21 to kind of show you how it actually works in that instance. So let's get into it. First, we'll go over the skills. He's got an A1, which actually attacks one enemy, heals the champion by 15% of the damage inflicted. So he actually heals himself for a lot. He doesn't die that often in PvE because he doesn't need lifesteal. He just kind of heals himself, plus obviously the people around him. This one is attacks one enemy 6 times. That's one of the highest number of hits in the game. The first hit has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 3 turns, and heals the champion by 25% of the damage inflicted. This gets boosted up to 100% chance, so having some accuracy on him isn't bad. Heals the champion by 50% of the damage inflicted, instead if the target is under fear or true fear buff. So he actually pairs good with other people that place fear, but he also places a fear on himself. For this skill right here, this is on a 3-turn cooldown. It's really good if you book him out. Obviously, it's legendary books, but we had a couple laying around. And then this one attacks or plays a 50% increased attack, so he buffs himself and his allies for 3 turns, then attacks one enemy 3 times. So he's got a multi-hitter here for 6 times and a multi-hitter here for 3 times. Pretty good. It is single target, but he hits really hard. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a true fear buff for 1 turn. So basically puts up a true fear buff on most people, not bosses. But in PvE it works. In PvE waves it works. And has a 50% chance up to a 70 or 60, 75% chance of putting a fear debuff on 2 random allies for 1 turn, if the true fear is placed. So basically, if you place a true fear, that's why you want the accuracy. You can then put 2 more fears on 2 other people randomly. So PvP, it's really good because it's only 4 people, so you're going to put 3 out of 4 people in fear up, and he increases his own attack. So that's always great. This is really cool. It's passive, where if he dies, he actually gets res back up, and then revives the champion with 20% HP when killed, and immediately grants an extra turn. That's why I thought Relentless would be pretty cool with him, because he would be basically get back up, grant an extra turn, which might proc Relentless. He can go in, attack somebody, and then maybe then attack one more other person. But you can get this down to a 5-turn cooldown. He does more damage the lower his HP drops, which is also pretty neat. So he's got 2 passives that kind of proc all the time. So that's the kid. I would recommend, if you're going to use him a lot, booking him out. Trying him in Clanboss, booking him out. Or use Faction Wars, and let's say you're having a really tough time beating it, book him out. He's not, like, just getting the cooldowns down. He just hits so many more times with that. So his masteries, we did all the masteries. We farmed this out old school. We didn't buy it these times. So we went down the defensive tree, because when he does die, he's going to get back up, and then he's going to counterattack. So that's awesome. And then he puts a leech up anytime he puts up a true fear. So he's able to put another leech up and heal your team even more. This just reduces damage, but we went down to Giant Slayer just because we have so much extra hits going on. So he's got the 6-hitter. If he procs Relentless, he can do it again. Like, it's just a lot of damage going in. And this is the PvE build. This is if you're gonna go more PvE than PvP. If you go PvP, probably go Helm Smasher. If you want the consistency, go with the Flawless Executioner. But I'd probably go Helm Smasher because he has so many attacks. I think it's really good. So if you go Savage with this, it's amazing for him. So that's what I suggest. So let's go back to his gear. Again, we went a little bit different route. We went with Relentless and crit damage. We have crit rate, HP, attack, speed. I took some of this gear off of my Rotos, so that's why it's already 16. But we got crit rate, speed, and then this one is crit rate, speed, and this one is a crit damage glove, which was clutch with only 6% crit rate, so we had to get a little more crit rate going. 50% attack with crit rate, and then speed with, look at that crit rate roll. I took this off my seer, so I'm going to put it back on my seer. And then this is, we're trying something different as well. This is the 5% prevent skill cooldown, and actually, I actually got this on camera. It worked, which was really cool. I'll show you at the end. But 5% chance to prevent skill cooldown. When you have a guy that can attack 3 or 6 times, being able to prevent that and do it again, especially if it procs Relentless, is so cool. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, you're like, wow. This is just, I would go attack ring, I would go crit damage, and then I would go accuracy on my banner. But this is the only stuff I had that had the 5% chance to prevent skill cooldown, because they're pretty hard to get. But we tried it out. It worked. So it worked with Faction Wars, works in PvE. So if you want to do it this way, you can. His total stats, we have 3,300 attack, not a lot. Probably want to aim for around 5,000. 2,000 defense, 195 speed, which is pretty good. 103 crit rate, booyah, and then 237 crit damage. Not bad. PvE, it's pretty good. PvP, you probably want to get that higher. And then 142 accuracy, no accuracy. I don't have him in here to land the debuffs. You probably should if you get an accuracy banner. If I'm going strictly PvP, I would switch this out with an accuracy banner with speed, and then be good to go. Because that would give me an extra like 90 accuracy, so that put me around 230, which is really good. So that's probably what I would do if I were you guys. So that's all of the stuff. So where are we going to run him? We're going to run him, first off, probably where he's really good at, which is the Fire Knight. So we're going to test him out in the Fire Knight. Just being able to get all of those, all the shield down. We're going to take out a Cold Heart. We'll take out a Rosin. We'll take out that off. I don't have any, I don't have any aura. Sorry, okay. It's just to test them out. So we'll see how much damage he's doing in the waves. Gotta pay attention to how many attacks he gets. This has a Giant Slayer, so you're gonna see extra damage going in. So he buffs up the team, and then he attacks somebody 3 times, and he hit really hard. So we only got to hit that guy twice, but it proc Relentless. So Relentless, and then he went over and hit that guy once. If you see the big moon over him, that means the 5% thing proc to prevent skill cooldown. So try and pay attention to that as well. But he provides no healing, which is great. Look how much healing he just gave himself. Attack the guy 6 times. If you want even more healing, you can do the Relentless proc the extra turn. 54k, let's go. He'd hit even harder if he had Savage on, but you just saw he hit twice because he had Relentless. I looked everywhere on YouTube, Google, all that stuff for people that tried Relentless on him. I couldn't find anything, so let me know if you find anything. But I think this is the first one with Relentless on him. Extra turn. Look at that. Put up the fear. So you put up a true fear on that guy and then fear on these 2. That was random. But with the 3-turn cooldown attacking 8 times, that was like 8 times 6, which is what, 42, 46 thousand damage on that, not including all the War Master procs. 29k. Proc Relentless a couple times. Alright, so extra turn, 65k. Does that a bunch? Like that is crazy. Alright, so there's the moon. So it proc that, so he's gonna do the six hitter again. Check it out. Forward that again. So reset. Oh look, so proc again. Nice. Nice. Did it again. That was awesome. So I have it 3 chances at 5% to proc. So not everybody's going to have those gear, but if you want to save up those gear, you don't need crazy. I think I had like defense banner and a defense ring. So it's not the best gear for him specifically, but just that 5% proccing is kind of why it's worth it. All right, so let's see what he does automatically. Goes up, hits him once. I don't know if anything else was on cooldown. But supposedly they're changing up the cold hearts tomorrow to do the A1s more. All right, so put up the weekend, hit him a bunch of times. He healed back up. Cold hearts died. Nice. Only hit once. Hit 3 times. All right, so we need to bring up these cold hearts, or this is going to be a long run. There you go, Rosin. That boy. So hit for 79,000 right there with the Giant Slayer. That was with the defense down and weakened. Here comes the... Alright, so he got an extra turn. So there you go, just add up all that. That was a lot of damage. And then Cold Heart just make it so much easier. But it wasn't bad. Like if you have Cold Heart, even just one Cold Heart, with the new AI fix, it's gonna make these runs so much faster. But the fastest run we had was 158. Sell that. All right, so that was that. Other places he might be good at. Dragon, obviously everybody's good at Dragon. Ice Golem, he's a weak affinity, so I don't think he's going to be the best there. He doesn't really bring anything to the table with that. Just puts up 3 fears. Spider's Den, he puts up a weaken for you. He is a weak affinity, so probably not the best at Spider's Den. Obviously there, and then the keeps. But really the Fire Den is probably where he shines the best, especially with Relentless. So Faction Wars, I'll show you that at the end. Really good in Faction Wars. Let's get into some PvP. So I got the thing going. Not really good teams right now. We'll take out her, we'll put it in. Let's see how much damage we can get up. So what does he do on auto? I think auto he does 8-3. Which I think puts up a fear. Yeah, so attacks 3 times. Put a leech up on people that got feared. Only 1 person got feared. And then you should do his 6-hitter after that. Oh no, so there you go. Wow. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you saw that. So it brought the 5% reset, killed that guy. Relentless proc, killed that guy. That was brutal. Everybody should be running Relentless with this guy. And if he does die, he'll then get to get rezzed up, counterattack, and then hopefully proc Relentless again. We should test that. We gotta figure out a way how to test that. I feel like basically let him die. These are teams. Did that say 12,000? I love the new arena fix where like you can get literally 10 of these crappy teams just to boost up your ratings. So dead. Thatcher's so good. That's a kill him. So let's see how much damage he can do on this guy. 1 hit, 29,000. Do we have the 6-hitter up? I mean, you probably won't live, but no. So just this. All right, now let's see if we can find a team that can kill him and then res him. This team will probably do it. All right, so hopefully we all don't die. Yeah, I'm just curious. So again, this is just testing out if we can get the Relentless proc if he dies. Gotta get him to die. Alright, almost dead. And dead. Alright, cool. So gets back up. Revived. Attacked 6 times. Alright, so nothing proc there. That the 5% proc, so he's able to do it again if he goes. But he's probably gonna die. And yep, okay, cool. So it didn't proc Relentless, but it's only 18% chance. He hits pretty hard though. Let's kill that team. Who do we want to kill first? Kill Arbiter. So I don't know if like it's better to do the 83, probably, because then you put up the Fierce. Try that. So 1 fear. But he's got the leech too. She proc the unkillable on herself, which is really good. She's great in PvP. Because now I have nobody to take out the unkillable, but it's done anyway. Alright, so res up. Do that. Put some poisons, and then 6 times on this guy. 2 times on that guy. Alright, so no you only attack twice, but no relentless, no recycle weapons. Okay, really tanky team right here. 235k, so probably crap 10 resist. Yep, I resist. Alright, who can we kill? I got half the damage. I won her. She's so freaking cool. Like, good. So if there's like a 10 times event for her, I'm totally going for it. And Rotos just kills all team. Res up, don't freeze. Do I want to do this? No, he's next. Right, what do we got? What do we got? Ah, freaking fear. Torment's still a bitch. Yeah, so knew it was gonna be hard with him. Obviously he's not my main dealer, damage dealer, but he still hits really hard. Alright, good try. Good try, guys. Go up to Arbiter. I don't know. I mean, he's probably gonna be used a lot in PvP. That's probably why I'm showing you so many PvP battles. But let's get this up. That. Kill. So I think he hits way harder on his A3. That's probably why he's doing it first every time. So if we just put this on auto, grants an extra turn, killed somebody. Then we'll do the A2. Killed him. That was a crap ton of damage. Speed up. And then kill him. Cool. Yeah, so he hits really hard. And this isn't like the best gear. You saw he only has 3,300 attack. It does have 100% crit and 232, I believe, crit damage. Well, Relentless makes him, and look how much he heals. He heals himself so freaking much. All right, let's go one more. Let's go one more, and then I'll show you faction wars. So this team seems really good. Let's try this. 200,000 attack power. If we're first, I think we get no pirates, so we lost. Good game. Why the hell did he do his A3? That made no freaking sense. I want him to, he's really good. Alright, so we can't put up any buffs besides that guy. So we're probably just gonna lose this one. He's frozen, she's frozen. Alright, sorry, that was bad. Alright, so we'll get rid of this one. Can't beat that team. Okay, let's see. Alright, so 161 attack power. Who do you want Brakus to kill? You want to see how much damage we can do to him? All of it. We can do all of the damage. How about that? I want to see more Relentless procs. Come on. Kill him. Nice. Stop is unkillable. That bastard. $32,000. Cool. So yeah, he did a lot of damage. All right, so that's Brakus and PvP. Now let's throw up. I'll do the video of Faction Wars. So this is Faction Wars. The team was this. I took out what's the name, Basher for Gnarlhorn, just because Basher wasn't geared for it. But I'm going to fast forward to show you the end of this run, 18, where he actually procced Relentless a couple times and helped me kill the boss. So once the boss gets down to the 12 turn reset, it's basically a race to get him to die. So that's why Brakus is so good, because if you have him in Relentless, he goes a couple times and he just does a lot of damage. So him running up, hitting the guy, hopefully proccing Relentless, hitting him again, having the 5% cooldown reduction or reset cooldown, he can then do the six hitter again. I think he does that here in one of the waves. But you can just see how much damage he does on the boss, increase everybody's attack. I mean, he's the only attack champion in there. But he increases his own attack, which is good. But he's gonna... Oh, I messed up here. So he basically steals the attack and defense. So I almost died during this wave. Don't do that. So if he's trying to steal your buffs, make sure you don't give him more damage. But he does hit. Like, look, we're only one turn in, and look how much damage is already done. Like, I know we basically have it as long as Gnarlhorn doesn't die. So this whole time I'm just trying to protect Gnarlhorn while Brakus does all the damage. And heal Gnarlhorn. Alright, I think it's coming up. So he does his A2, and then it procs Relentless, and I think the 5% cooldown, and then he does it again. So you can just see how much HP he loses once Brakus goes. Alright, so alright, he didn't go this time, so maybe next time. So I needed to heal, even though he takes the defense. I needed to heal, make sure everybody doesn't die. So he procced the counterattack for his masteries there. I stripped all the debuffs. So here we go. So he does that, proc the extra turn, and it reset his cooldown. So look how much freaking damage he just did with the A2 and then the A2 again. Like it was crazy. So we definitely upped on Faction Wars. Like we were able to clear those Faction Wars 21 after getting like the more defensive healing team. I know there's 3 legendaries, but you can replace these guys with healing guys. Like anybody to really just support Brakus, you're good to go. Like you can do this with no problem. Even if you have 2 Steel Skulls. Run 2 Steel Skulls, Brakus, and you can probably 3-man the Faction Wars. Don't quote me on that, but I don't have 2 Steel Skulls, or I tried. So that was Brakus. Let me know what you guys think about him. I definitely love him. No, I mean, he's cool. He's a cool champion. I would definitely go Brodus over Brakus. But Brakus definitely has his places. He might be really good on a go second team. I'm probably going to try him out with my Seer. Because if he dies, he gets to go in, attack somebody. And then if he dies again, what's his name, can res him back up. Seer can, or Cardinal, sorry, not Seer. Cardinal can res him back up, and then he can go again. So let me know what you think about him. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do all the YouTube stuff. Appreciate the view. Good luck with everything, guys, and enjoy the rest of your week.